Meyar, could you just sort of tell us how the idea for this film came about?
Sorry, because my English is so bad. So
no, it's not so bad. But
my friend and actor, he
will
translate for me.
I'll try.
الحقيقة القصة مستوحاة من قصة شخصية مثل ما قلت.
Okay. It's inspired by a private story.
كان في رغبة بأنه أقدر أبني فيلم شاعري بعيد عن الميلودراما اللي دائما أنا كنت عم بتلمسها في المنطقة.
Oh, sorry. He said he wanted to be able to make a film, emotional film, just far from the usual melodrama in our region.
وكان في رغبة بإني أتقرب من اللوحة.
Painting, يعني?
اللوحة المرسومة.
Okay. He wanted to get closer to the painting, to the drone painting.
ومتأثر بالطبيعة اللي أنا عشت فيها اللي هي في هي المنطقة سوريا وتركيا.
Okay. And he was affected by the nature of Syria and where he was born and raised, like Syria.
كان في رغبة بالدخول يعني المشاعر اللي الإنسان بيحس فيها لما بيكون يعني حاول وصل مع السينما للأحاسيس اللي الإنسان بيعيشها لما بيكون عم بيسافر اللي هي بتدور بالذهن واللي هي بنفس الوقت بعتبر لها قيمة والسينما ممكن تتمكن منها وتصل إلها.
Okay. I've never translated, so that's why. Like he wanted to work on the inner emotions, the normal human being, through cinema.
Yes.
But you know, the idea of taking a romantic, even sexy trip to Tehran is slightly kind of.
Yes, in the title of film you have melodrama. Yes, I agree. بالنسبة إلي بهي المنطقة هو يعني كان في لعب على تيمة الكليشيه. الناس بتحب بهي المنطقة، يعني هي بتحب وبتعيش وعندها مشاعر مثل السينما الإيطالية أو مثل الحياة بأوروبا، بس متطبعة بالكونتكست الجو العام يعني.
Okay. Meyar said that he wanted to work on what we call cliché, that people like in that part of the world they love, they express their emotions.
When you live in this region, Tehran, it's so part of that, and I want to play with the cliché. I told it, yeah. In Tehran, the people make love, so بيعيشوا الناس مثل ما يعني ضمن الظروف بس بيقدروا بيعيشوا بس في secret أكتر يعني.
They live like any part of the world under whatever the circumstances are, but secretly.
يعني والمجتمعات تبعنا وصلت لمرحلة لا السلطة لا الشكل العام بهي المجتمعات هي بتعكس الناس والمجتمع حقيقة. كل أصدقائي من مختلف الطبقات هن كانوا دائما متفتحين أكثر بكتير من الشيء اللي بيعكسوا إن كان بالتلفزيون أو بالإعلام أو بتعكسوا الدولة عن المجتمع تبعها.
Okay, well, Meyar is saying that in our countries, the authorities and the government, they don't really reflect or represent the people, what they think and how they live. And most of his friends, they were open-minded and they were like extremely the opposite of what the TV, like national TV showed.
وبشكل عام المغامرة بتكون يعني أكبر في جرأة أكبر من قبل النساء في المنطقة اللي هن عندهم تحديات أكبر على المستوى الاجتماعي والعائلي ليقدروا يعيشوا الحياة اللي هن بيرغبوا فيها فمغامرات أكثر.
Well, Meyar think that women in the Arab world have more courage to go into adventures since they have more, as long as they have more challenges in their life than men.
يعني أنا مثلا عمتي رغم إنه كل عمامي كانوا متحفظين جدا وهيك كان عندها مغامرات ورغم إنه هي
His aunt, one of those women.
وهي بمجتمع يعني هي بحلب بالبياضة يعني.
Although she was in Aleppo, really closed neighborhood.
كان يجيب رفيقة يوصلها بالسوزوكي يعني.
Her boyfriend used to take her by his Suzuki, you know, the Suzuki, like a truck, small truck, Suzuki.
الفيلم لسه ما انعرض بالمنطقة يعني بالشرق الأوسط بسبب الشيء اللي عم بيصير حاليا فمتأمل أني بعد الثورة ينعرض الفيلم وقادر أعرف الرياكشن تبعه.
It hasn't been released yet in the Arabic region because of what's happening.
Just in Dubai. And
just only in Dubai.
وكان في ردود فعل إيجابية يعني.
And the feedback was positive. Not all the feedback.
So those sort of scenes are okay in Dubai cinema?
Yes, yeah. Yes, in the festival. Not in the public, no, in the festival. عملت كاستينج كتير كبير بسوريا والحقيقة أني المدرسة التمثيل اللي موجودة بسوريا كانت يعني ما كنت التقي بالصبية اللي هي ممكن تحمل هذا الدور وواحد من أصدقائي كان بلبنان وتعرف على ألكسندرا وعمل معها ليلة الكاستينج وورجاني المواد ورحت على لبنان فهو يعني العمل الفني هو اللي بيجرك لتدوري على الأشخاص ما كتير كنت يعني موقف على موضوع سوري لبناني أو أردني أو فلسطيني بالنسبة إلي هو نفس الشيء يعني لا 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 كان فيني روح عند ممثلات البورنو في سوريا يعني ما في مشكلة.
Okay. Can I just translate? Okay.
I think we got the word porno.
Yeah. It's all about porno. No. Okay. Meyar, he was saying that it took him really a long time to do the casting, and the acting method, which Syrian actresses do in Syria, doesn't really work with the role he wrote. So his friend, one of his best friends, he was in Lebanon and he showed him some footages by some actresses in Lebanon. And Meyar, he thinks that he rely on the footages themselves, not the actress, if she's Syrian or Lebanese. Otherwise, he would have gone to like a porno actress.
I make in Syria. I make casting with 3 porno.
You haven't told me.
ما يعني شو بدي اقول لك كل شيء.
He's here now. No, I think I failed him in the film many times. But he's a great director. He's a great person. People think that he's slow, like he speaks like Ammar. But he's great. He's really great. And it's funny because we met just before the casting, and he said, "Can you come to my house to do the casting?" And then I went to his house, and we did the casting. And he said, "Okay, see you later. We'll tell you later." He was with the casting director. And then after a month or something, I met him in a cafe in Damascus, and he said, "How are you? You're all right?" I said, "Yeah." "How's it going?" And he said, "I found an actor, and it's great to meet you. You're such a great person." And then he flew to France, and he called me from France saying, "Are you ready to make the film?" I just changed my mind. And then he came back to Damascus, and we met. عم بحكي لهم كيف. Yes, and I think Meyar is such a great director, and he was open to everything. Like one day we were shooting in the train. We shot like for 18 days, and I opened the door. I told the story to some friends that I opened the door of the train. It was really hot and warm inside. It was summer, and then the DOP, the director of photography, was like French, is saying, "Oh, s'il te plaît, like, be careful, and we might lose you." And Meyar said, "It's all right, let him kill himself. Like, we can go to Tehran, continue the film, Suhair will find another man, Iranian man. In cinema, you should just continue."
استأجرنا قطار. أنا رسمت هلا في شغلتين ممكن الواحد يحكي.
There are two things.
لما رحت على مدير الخطوط الحديدية في سوريا، طبعا الفيلم تصور قبل بداية الثورة في سوريا.
The film was before the revolution.
وأنا يعني كان عندي conflict مع النظام بسوريا، يعني أخذت موافقات غير يعني على سيناريو وهمي مو السيناريو الحقيقي.
Okay. He was already like in some conflicts with the regime there and with the like national corporation, cinema corporation. So he made some permissions to shoot the film based on a fake script, not the script.
ولما رحت مشان استأجر قطار، يعني صناعة
I'll tell you what was that script.
صناعة السينما بسوريا كانت دائما هي لازم واحد يغش النظام ليقدر يساوي.
And like and making film in Syria, to do it, you need sometimes to cheat the regime to do that.
فلما رحت لعند مدير السكك الحديدية كان بيستقبلني بترحاب، وكان كتير سعيد يقول لي ان نحن الخطوط الحديدية الوحيدة بالعالم اللي ما سوت حادث قطارات.
Like when he went to the head of the train transports in Syria, like when he told them that we want to shoot a film and we need to use the trains, he was so happy and proud, and he told Meyar that that's great because we've never had any accident in our trains the whole time. Like it was safe.
وأنا راجع من حلب بالقطار شفت موظف هيك كبير بالعمر عم بيشتغل بالقطار، سألته قلت له فعلا ما سويت ولا مرة حادث.
And while he was going back to Damascus from Aleppo, he met one of the train watchers, and he was old man. So Meyar asked him, is it true that you've never had any accident in trains?
فقال لي ما عنا غير سكة واحدة ما فينا.
He said we only we only have one train tracks. So we will, single track. So we'll never have an accident on it.
لا ما كان ما تغير تركيبة الفيلم، بس هيك نوع من الأفلام اللي هي ما عندها بعد تجاري واضح، صعبة التمويل، فكان دائما لازم نجمع مصاري من يمين ويسار وهيك دبي فعلا ساعدت لأنه عندها هاجس بتغيير وضع السينما العربية وخلق حركة ثقافية داخلية
يعني. Like this there was no aim to get like box office or money by like this kind of concept. So and Dubai Film Festival and the people in Dubai, they wanted really to help this kind of like way of making films in the Arab world. And it was clear from the beginning that this film is not like there is no aim to get money, and like so they helped it, and it didn't change anything in the film because it was clear from the beginning.
الشيء اللي ممكن نضيفه بأنه ما كان معي مصاري لصور المشاهد بتركيا.
We didn't have money to shoot some scenes in Turkey. Which are in Tatvan, the lake. Tatvan Lake in Turkey.
عرضت علي ارتي، ما بعرف اذا بتعرفوا
Arte, the German French channel. They offered.
عرضت علي انه هي ممكن تاخذ يعني 45 دقيقة تشتريهم من
Arte channel. They offered to buy 45 minutes from the film.
بالرشز اللي عندي عملت تقريبا مادة مدتها 45 دقيقة.
So
اشتريتها ارتي، اخذت المصاري ورحت.
So he edited around 45 minutes, where like Arte they bought it and he took the money and we went to Turkey to continue shooting.
وبس بضيف اني الحقيقة انه هذا النوع من او السينما اللي انا بشتغلها يعني بشكل اساسي بتعرض لصعوبات بالتمويل كبيرة، بمعنى اني لا بتفق مع النظام لا يمول لي، ما عندي بعد تجاري واضح، فما بيسهل التمويل، وبالتالي مضطر اعتمد على المؤسسات اللي هي نون بنفيك يعني.
The way how Meyar makes his films, it doesn't help him to get funding because he's against the government, so he can't get funding. He doesn't think to get money in the box office, so it's not commercial. Thank you very much. That's why he goes to some. شو كانت
المؤسسات الغير تجارية للدعم السينما.
Non-commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
لا هن عندهم بالبروسيسز they have this agreement to show all my rushes and إنه عندهم
In the permission, there is in the contract with them, and the permission, there is a condition, like there is a case where you have to show them the rushes after the film. Do you shoot them?
بس بتضيع بالبيروقراطية تبعهم، يعني ما بيروحوا بيشوفوا.
Because of the bureaucracy, they lose the rushes. Like they don't know what rushes for which film.
Nobody was aware that all this sex was going on the train then.
ايه وبنفس الوقت ما كان بيعرفوا ايه اكيد يعني ما كان بيعرفوا
Of course they don't know about the sex.
يعني هن بيعرفوا انه هلا الحقيقه لازم الواحد بيعرفوا انه السينما بتتغير وقت التصوير متعودين شوي من
In fact, they know that usually because we shoot loads of TV series, so they know that it's not completely different, but when you shoot the film, it's different how it is in the script.
بالنسبة لهم هن يعني النظام السوري قبل ما يصير التغييرات اللي صارت في سوريا هو ما فيك تعرض فيلم بالصالة بدون ما يكون في لجنة رقابة بتسمح بالفيلم. فمن هي الناحية هن بيضلوا مطمنين حتى لو ما شافوا الرشز يعني.
Like even if they don't see the rushes after shooting the film, it's fine with them because you can't like make any screening for your film in any theater until there are a few people from the regime, like some like judges, yeah, censorship, okay, to to see if the film fits with what they want.
You can make film in Syria. I think everywhere you can make film, but to show it, it's very difficult.
Yeah, but obviously for some, it's quite a good advert for the Syrian railways in a way, isn't it? I mean, you know, if you can't get any privacy in Syria, then go on a long train journey. And the conductors seem quite
يعني
cooperative.
لا جاوب بشكل غير مباشر على سؤال الشاب اللي قال لي ليش طهران. هو فعلا بشكل رئيسي أنا كنت بحب كتير التريب اللي هي من دمشق لطهران وهو قطار موجود وحلو كتير يعني.
Just as an answer to your question about Tehran, Meyar all the time he likes the trip from Damascus to Tehran, which exists. Like, it is.
وهو قطار انعمل يعني بعد فترة صغيرة من الأورينت إكسبريس. It's very deluxe train with
Je ne comprends pas le français.
يعني deluxe. الحقيقة اني ايه فهمت.
Okay, I'm sorry.
عم تقلي لا. الحقيقة انه بالنسبة إلي الرجل بالمجتمعات العربية اللي هو تغير شكله بالمجتمع المعاصر عم بيعاني من هذا السؤال. يعني هو عم بيواكب المجتمع بس كان في دائما تناقض مع العائلة. يعني كان يعيش مغامرات بس لليوم بيسأل بأنه يا هل ترى هو يعني في تناقض عم بيعيشه بينه وبين المؤسسة والشكل تبعها اللي هي بين قوسين religious. يعني بيشبه نوعا ما التناقض اللي عاشوه فترة طويلة ولليوم بإيطاليا.
Meyar was saying that now in this like contemporary time for the Arab world, the man is now he's like ambiani. He's suffering from I just want to be sure that it's Yohani. He's suffering with the same question, like about the role of the man and women. And you said something more.
برجع بعيد بعيش التناقض اللي هو موجود بين المجتمع ورغبته بالتفتح بالانفتاح.
He's still like living this like conflict between what the society want and what he desires, like to be open-minded.
وكنت يعني نهيت الحديث بأنه هو بيذكر بالشيء اللي الطليان لهلا بيعيشوا يعني في مجتمع conservative.
Okay, it reminds us by like Italian society, they live the same till now, he thinks.
بنفس الوقت في مغامرات في رغبة بالحياة بعلاقة عاطفية.
Okay, and at the same time, there are adventures and there is a desire to go in life with a relationship.
الحقيقة أني وقعت يعني أخذت موافقة التصوير بطهران بس هو كان بنفس الفترة اللي حبسوا فيها فرهادي وأنا وقعت على البيتيشن وما رحت على طهران ولعبت مشاهد طهران في تركيا.
Okay, we shot the scenes in Turkey because at the same time after Meyar got the permission to go to shoot in Tehran, they arrested Farhadi, the Iranian director, and Meyar already signed the sheet of names against the government to set Farhadi free, and that was a problem for Meyar to go to shoot there. So we shot in Turkey. Okay.
Well, thank you all very much for the questions, and thank you for joining us.